Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Planet Zoo Let's Franchise. So, in our last episode, I don't know what we did at the start of the episode because I didn't watch it back, but at the end of the episode, we've got this monster, masterpiece, whatever you want to call it, built up. I quite like how it turned out. We've got a few more lights around there. I put a mini little dome on top of this thing. As you can see, I deleted the pillars underneath, and I've actually gone round and changed all the paths so that it's not got supports underneath it. The dinos, I've just been recording Jurassic World Evolution. The animals can actually get under there now. And yeah, we've got our own team of staff in this area now as well. There's a mechanic, there's a security guard, there's a keeper. We will be expanding it at some point, not that one in particular. We'll be getting one of these in each habitat. It might be a little bit overkill, but I think it should work out quite nicely eventually. If I save this zoo very quickly, cache will be a problem. I've just loaded the game up, so yeah. All of that comes as one. If I save this as blueprint, let's put it to 12. All the pathing has disappeared, yeah. But that's not a problem. You know what? Plenty of room for shops. I'm not that fussed about labelling it properly. We'll go with the shop shall create a blueprint. Oh, we've got some VIPs. Who's here? We've got Celery. I recognise you. Hello. We've got Ramandi. We've got me. Who cares? We've got Dak. We've got Dak. I'm Dak. We've got Huggerbear back again. I'm sure you've appeared every episode so far. Dawa. And Diamelia. God knows how to say that one. Cash is a little bit precarious at the moment, though. But yeah. If we went into my blueprints, how much does that beast cost? Only 21,000. And I say it's not going to be a problem with the paths because basically, we know these are all square paths in here at the smallest setting. As soon as I bridge off from probably the toilet, I should be able to get the square foundation of all this down. Did it even give me the plants? All the plants in? Yeah. Now, what you guys didn't see is the tables and the benches. It's a shame these couldn't all be grouped together in with it, but I kind of like how it's worked out in here. But yeah, with money being a little bit of an issue, I think... Let's have a quick look actually at what the guests think. I'm thirsty, it's scorching out here. Generally, everybody's happy. Generally. Hunger and thirst, still a bit of an issue, but I've still not got these corner shops in. We still need to get more petting zoos in. Excuse me. In fact, does my blueprint work now for the petting zoo? Walk-in petting zoo. It does actually. Admittedly. I need to rotate you. Why won't it let me rotate you? Because this one is basically for this side. It's kind of hard to see where the paths are. I think it's going to be a case of me plopping it down somewhere else and then sorting it out. Although, you might be causing problems as well. Walk-in petting zoo. Flattened terrain. Would that help out at all? I don't think this would actually work. Just looking at the paths coming from the doors at the edges, I don't think there's anywhere that this is going to fit. So it'd probably be a case of placing it and then moving it, which I'm not really that big of a fan of. But what are we going to do this episode? Because, I mean, we've got people, hopefully. Oh, it helps if you unpause the game. That might be why cash isn't going anywhere. I don't think cash is going to be an issue. As soon as the rides start getting people coming back on them, yeah, 24,000, 25,000, it's going up again. Gondola, full as always. Facility is without power. Oh, yeah. We'll just undo that and put that back there. But we've fallen down from our guest count a little bit, so that's not going to help. The rain's not going to help either. It's making it awfully laggy, but then triple speed normally does that as well. Guest happiness is the only thing we need to get up, and then this is going to be a 5-star zoo. Guest education rating is 4.5 stars, and yet they're still not happy with it. Figure that one out. Yeah, what were we doing this episode? I don't actually know. Nice to see people coming to see the saltwater crocodiles now. I don't want to build another one of these things up yet. Although, you know what we definitely need to get around here to start with? Some donation bins all the way around. I'm not going to do everything around this bit, 'cause this is something I'll do off camera. But yeah, we at least want to get a few here and there. That bin has been destroyed. You guys suck. For now, it's not really going to matter, because I put these based on where the screens go. Our cash just dropped ridiculously quickly there. Which is kind of why I wanted to get the donation bins in, because hopefully people are going to see these and throw me some cash. Oh, I hope we're not about to go into money issues again. You've got to think we did add 2 rather large habitats recently. I'm not sure. I can't tell yet. You've got low welfare. Yeah, you're fine. They're fighting for alpha status. That's not anything we can deal with. Power source is failing. You are every 6 months, and the mechanic is there already. Oh. Yeah, this game is getting real laggy with this rain. Could you please go away? Oh no, don't start with this again, please. Call habitat. Call keeper. Call the habitat. What are we calling the habitat? Have we got any stop saying dinos. Anybody that needs trading out? No, we've not. I think we want to get some more animals in. I don't think I want to expand the safari section anymore. This rain really needs to do one. Oh, thank you. It literally disappeared as I said that then. Brilliant. How about we start with some exhibits over this way? I mean, I'm not going to do any food and water and stuff like that over here yet. Food and water. That's what the animals get. But we can get something up and running. I know if we go in here and go to the exhibits, there are actually some rather nice looking ones already. That would kind of save me having to build one. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. If I can put this down to a 1x speed, it's not going to be quite as bad. Why did the rain come back? That's a bit of a nightmare. I'll probably expand this path further down this way. But from that point onwards... are you not going to angle snap from that very nicely? Is this turned off again? Use T... junctions when joining paths. Turn angle snapping off. I mean, that's kind of straight. But I don't know if it's 100% straight. You know how I can make sure this is completely straight? Oh, that might be it. No, I've not got flattened terrain on. Terrain uneven for placement. Oh, that's why the train line is there. Bring you off there. If I come one this way, then I know that's going to be a straight line. Come on, rain, go away, please. Right, is this going to actually start levitating? Believe it or not, that is what I wanted it to happen. Although I need to turn supports and stuff back on for it. Path supports, railing on elevated. Because I want it to actually look like it's a little bit of a bridge. Intersecting terrain. You. Cut it back then. How about if we cut it back from there as well, increase the length of it. No, you still don't really like that. Come on, game, work with me. Can the rain please go away? Let's get a little bit of a bridge. I don't want much of a bridge. And the lag's kind of stopping. If we bring you down there, that should be fine. So I kind of want to base this off where my train station's going to be. I think it's going to be along this edge. I know, I keep looking at cache. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to do this, so if it's going to be this choppy. I think that'll be good. Go back down to 1 meter. And you can go that way. Ugh. Control Z's actually easier than trying to right click. We'll go over the train line. Is 1 going to be high enough? No. You know what? It's getting a little bit too laggy for my likings. How about we just come off Ultra and go to high? Will that help out a little bit? It still seems a little bit laggy. I don't want to have to turn my settings down even more. Although for the sake of a non-choppy video, we might have to do it. Sorry, I'm just checking the CPU usage on OBS, make sure I'm not getting a laggy recording that way. So this path for now is not really going to do much. That might be just a touch too close. Oh, cache is a little bit fine. And is this slowly going towards it? I thought this train line was straight. You know what? How about we go to medium? And see how that does. I don't want to keep turning it down, but... No, it's still dead laggy. It's when we're placing roads. Paths. I mean, it's not stuttering at all at the minute, as you can see. I mean, I don't like having the graphics lower. Oh, cache has just gone negative. Yeah, this is real laggy. I think we might actually be at an endpoint for this series. Because I honestly don't know what else I'm going to be able to do. If it's lagging this, you've got to think all these trees I put down is kind of ridiculous. This might be the last episode, ladies and gentlemen. Just putting it out there. Because I can't really do much with this. And what's with... Can you see the path thing in there? That's weird as hell. I don't like it. No, this isn't good. I'm just trying to think of what I'm going to be able to do. Because I really don't know. It's not that it's unplayable, but it's not exactly going to make for a good recording, is it? And it's not like I've got a rubbish PC. It is kind of well stacked. You'd have thought it'd been able to deal with it a little bit better than this. You know what? Just out of curiosity. Hello. Lowest. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? It does allow us to keep playing, though. Oh, that looks horrible. And it's still laggy. I don't know. I think we're going to have to call this a series. Because I can't really do much when the game is getting this stuttery. Sorry, I want to go back to my nice settings. And it's not really stuttering that much more to say it's on ultra. We are on triple speed, by the way. Well, that's unfortunate. I am going to call that a series. That's kind of upsetting. But you've got to think, all these trees in and everything. It is kind of a bit much. I did want to get the safari zone done. I wanted to build the mountainscape over here. Why is my game not lagging now? Hey, that's fine. Insufficient funds. No! But it instantly goes back to lagging. You know what? This will be the final episode. It will. We're going to have a tour around some of the things that we've built. That's how we're going to end this episode. Well, this season. Series, whatever you want to call it. Can we get a ride camera on here? I want an actual look around my own. Hello there. That actually looks like my boss a little bit. Oh, I've got to show her this bit in this video, and it is lagging again. I want to get a seat inside the carriage, but I don't want to be able to see. You know what? That's a nice view. We'll go from this one. We'll have a look round, see what the monorail looks like. Then we'll go to the boat rides, then we'll go to the gondola. So you can see, I believe that's the Aardvark petting zoo. No, it's not. That's the Galapagos tortoises. Then that brings us round to our first section over this way. What did we have in there? That's the elephants, Indian elephants. You can just see over that way. Then I think it goes into the rhinoceros. Is it rhinos in there? I think it's rhinos in there. So you can see the game is stuttering and stammering all the way out around the park. So yeah, we're going to do a final tour. And unfortunately, we are going to call it the end of the series. I know I've said it a fair few times. I was hoping this had gone a bit longer because I'd got so many ideas, but the fact that we're running into money issues yet again, in all fairness, I can't be bothered to deal with them anymore. We've tried so hard to keep the money problems from affecting us, but it's been an absolute nightmare. We'd finally managed to get all our rides actually making money as well. I think all of them are making money anyway. Most of them are. Well, we can actually jump out and have a look in a second. Because that is a full lap of the monorail. And the inside. How's the monorail doing? Monorail's making us cash. Right, we've got the first boat system. In fact, this isn't the one that I class as the first one, but it's the one that we're going to view first that's got nobody on it. Oh, I lie. It's got somebody on it. In fact, it's not starting at the station. We're starting basically where the saltwater crocodiles are. It's that boat system I want to see, because I want to see how well we can see the crocodiles in the enclosure. In fact, this isn't going to be a very scenic view. Let's get out of that one. Come on, game. Work with me for one more episode. Let's have a look in this one. Oh, you can actually see them then. Is that a crocodile? No, that's a reed. Can I go to the other... Oh. Can you see the crocodiles from here? I mean, you drive past and there's just a random screen attached. There they are! Oh, that's beautiful. That kind of worked out how I wanted it to then. Little kid looks like he's pointing at the crocodiles. Ah. It's lagging. So yeah, that worked out kind of well. Next, we went for the gondola station. So let's go and have a look. We should get a nice view from up here, hopefully. I want a little bit of a better view than that. Yes. Yes, this is exactly the sort of view that I was hoping for. How about a seat view? Cinematic view? This isn't an interesting view, game. I guess that's the best view we're going to go for. Can we get to one that's actually moving, please? All of them are stopped. Oh, you're not stopped, but you're just coming into the state. God damn it. Can we try and find the one that's at the front of the station? They're all coming in to land. Ah, you've just left. Right, we'll stick with this one. So we do get a nice view from up here. Admittedly, there would be a petting zoo and stuff around here. You can see the benches, actually, that I put down off camera from up here. It's not really a long ride. You can see the crocodiles, kind of, from this distance. A little bit further away than we'd want. I don't get why these are taking so long. Oh, the mechanic was in here. That's why it's been taking so long. Fine, fine. I'll let you off then, game. So that's the gondola ride. Will it let me do the safari ride if it's not switched on? Well, I guess we'll switch it on then. So number 3 is at the front. And in fact, I think for this one, we would be able to go inside. Unless... we'll just get an interesting view because we can zoom in and whatever from here. So let's see what this has actually looked like. We'll see what the people have been missing out on. So they come straight in and there's like a million food troughs all over the place. And your animals are still starving. It does seem a little bit weird that it goes up, and it does actually look like you're about to crash into the bridge, but it cuts it very fine. Very fine indeed. And we're going to come all the way around here. Nice little zebra. And what's that? Sable antelope? Springbok? No, they're sable antelopes, I think. We've got our albino ostrich over there. We've got some giraffes. Obviously, it's raining again. Oh, I could have made the train come through here somehow. Train? Safari ride. That could have been cool. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Well, the plan was to get little stations around here somewhere. At some point, but I guess that's not happening now. Yeah, I did put lights all the way around the back. There's even lights all over the top. I will try and wait until night time to show you what the zoo what the Mega Mall looks like from here. You've got to think I put a lot of detail into that as well. There's lots of bits and bobs everywhere, so maybe all the constructions that I've done is what's adding to the lag as well. Can we just speed this up a little bit? Because this first one's a little bit dull now. We've seen the animals. And then what did we have in here? This was the African wild dogs, wasn't it? Where are they? Surely we get a nice view from over here. Can we see them at all? I bet they're going to be down that end, aren't they? Oh, there's one down there. Not that you can really see from how I'm spinning the camera around. Over there. Although it actually looks like there's two. One of those might be a pup. Oh, we're going to get a nice view of the elephants coming in here. I think we're going to go into first person view for this one. Hello! So we did only have two in there to start with. Have we got any elephant calves in here at all? I don't think so. And I think if we did have any, they would be closer to the parents. Not that I'm really sure about that, but you'd think so, wouldn't you? So that's the elephants. Even if this is the only proper viewing we get of this safari, I'm glad I built it, even though it's not been of much use to us. From the information that Brittany gave me, and again, you will have seen her commenting on the Planet Zoo episodes, the rides are a little bit off sync at the minute. I don't know how else to describe it. They basically need a little bit of fine-tuning to work out. I mean, this should have got me decent amounts of money. If you think about... Oh, we're through the wall there. I was making sure the roof didn't get caught on that. We go through several different habitats. You'd have thought it would have drawn guests in, but apparently not. Not the way that it works at the minute. Our albino lion. First person view, quickly. Ah, missed it. We missed it. But yeah, you'd have thought this would have brought people in. Brought cash in, at least. We've actually got people waiting there. We've got $6. That means we've had 6 people on here. It's only losing me 1,000. We've not really lost much more cash. And then there's power source problems everywhere. Yep. I kind of deleted you, so you are going to have a problem, because a mechanic is never going to come and see you. What's our final one? The train. I do want to see what the tunnel is going to be like on this. We don't want this one. This is the one that we want. Nice full train, just what we like to see, and it's off. Now, this isn't the one that's going to go through the tunnel, but we are going to follow it all the way there and back. So the plan would have been with this. We'd come out this way, we'd have a station over there where I was building the path, and that'd be where we'd get off for the exhibition centre, which I'd probably have actually built something like what we've got over there, a great big, like, facility that housed in all of our exhibitions. And amusingly, the game is not really lagging much anymore, but we're committed now. We're committed to the tour. This is going to be the final episode. Yeah. We'd have the exhibition centre over there. It'd probably take up all of that. We'd have a mammoth centre, and we'd get all the exhibit animals in there. And all would be good, basically. Ah, that's quite a nice little view, isn't it? I actually like the sound of the train. That's kind of cool. How many guests have we got waiting to get on here? That is a rather full-looking queue and a rather empty-looking train leaving. Don't get why that's happened. Right, let's watch all these get off. Oh, I know why it might have happened. It does take them a fair while to go down. Let's see. If this takes off straight away, then I've not allowed enough time. She tried to come back on. It's not how this works. You jump in a queue full of people there. I think this train's going to pull off straight away. Oh, no, it isn't. There is enough time. Loads of people got on there. Anyway, we're off. I want to see what this tunnel is going to look like. Is there another train full of people over that way? Yeah, it looks fairly full. Maybe the back carriage was a little bit on the emptier side, but it's full. This one's full. The train system has worked out brilliantly. I think if I do another zoo, which I'm not doing straight off this one, just so you're aware, I may use trains more, because I quite like this. Rather than having single little carts zapping around everywhere, we can get trains full of people. Let's try and see if that train is full as well. Oh, the lag. That looks relatively full to me. Yep. Right, we're going to go underground. Let's zoom in a little bit. I hope the camera doesn't go all weird. I mean, that would be kind of terrifying. Really? I think it had been better if we'd have done something about this and worked in the tunnel. But honestly, I don't even know how I would have done that. It would have been a nightmare. Ding dong. It sounds like a doorbell. But yeah, that is a tour of our facilities. So we'll just have a quick look round and see all the animals that we ended up with. So, I'm just going to turn the hood off. This should be Tortoise Central. We ended up getting a fair few of these. They worked out quite well, I'd like to think. Then we've got our aardvarks over here somewhere. Where are you? Is that an aardvark? That is an aardvark. You guys are even smaller than I thought you were. And you're small at that. Although, are you a baby? Yeah, that is a baby. They're the proper aardvarks, aren't they? Yes. I'm not going to check. We're going to go into each habitat and I'm going to find out what they are ourselves so we can see all the animals for one last time. I know this is the elephant habitat, that's for sure. Don't know what's happened with the ground there. We've got what we can assume is mummy or daddy and calf. Enjoying the spinner roller feeder thingamajig. Yeah, you can see the game stuttering all over the place. In here we should have our Indian rhinos. Well, I say rhinos. I see a rhino. There's a calf right behind you. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. We're going to get out of there before you walk straight into the camera. Next up, we have got... Oh yeah, we only had 2 hexagons. We might as well do the petting zoos either sides now. Right, we're into Lemur Central now. So these are the red red ruffled lemurs, I believe. Because they've got fluffy tails, I think. I think that's why they're red ruffled lemurs. And obviously because they're red. Beautiful. I like it how they've not all got the same colours. Well, actually, they have all got the same colours. I didn't think the baby there had any white behind its head until it moved. Then we've got the ring-tailed lemurs over this way. Now, we did have some problems with these and actually trying to get them in. So maybe it's not a popular animal that people trade on the marketplace. But, you know, we managed to make it work. Is there any more lemurs in here? I bet they're all in the trees. In fact, aren't these the ones that started escaping at one point? I think they might have been. Well, that's it for the lemurs. In here, what have we got? Is it the cheetahs? Siberian tigers. They look brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You know what, actually? I think that's going to be my final screenshot for the series. Them 2 cubs right up in front of us there. There's 3 of them! And then mum and dad outside. My game might have just crashed. My game has just crashed. That's going to be it then, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies that we didn't get around all the animals, but I was really enjoying that. You know what, we might as well go to this screen instead to finish it off. By the way, what do you think to the new look? I think it looks quite cool. A little bit red, looking at it all, but it fits in with the thumbnails that I've got going on, and it's actually good that this camera is positioned in the centre, to be fair, because I've not actually looked at this screen. Yeah, I was enjoying that view, but as you could see, the game was a little bit too laggy to work out. It's unfortunate. I really did have some more ideas that I wanted to explore, like, say, the exhibit centre. I'm saying exhibition because of Jurassic World Evolution. The exhibit centre I wanted to put, excuse me, off to the right-hand side there where the train was. And that was going to be a nice big building. I'm doing this as though I've got the map in front of me. To the top left where, well, the safari was this way. To the top left, we were going to have a nice bit of a mountain range, get some snow leopards up there, and some Arctic wolves. Can you get Arctic foxes? I don't think you can. Along the river, stroking the microphone now. Along the river, I did want to get a few more water animals because we did have the. We'd not got any hippopotamus in there. There's that other weird crocodile that begins with a G that I can't remember how to say. That is also one that we could have got into there. And what's the other one? Small little pig things. What are they called? Can't remember the name, but we've had them in plenty of other zoos. They would have gone into there as well. That's about the ideas I wanted to do, but as you saw how long it took me to actually finish off the safari zoo, and we still weren't actually finished with the safari section, it would have gone on for quite a while had we been able to do it. I think I went a little bit overboard with the trees, personally. I don't think it's any problems with the game. I have had crashes in the past, but then it stopped, so yeah, I think I'm going to put it down to my overuse of all the trees that we've got. But yeah, that is going to be it for this episode and for this series. Thank you very much for watching and all the support that I've received throughout it. It's definitely been one of my more popular series on the channel, so we'll definitely be coming back to Planet Zoo at some point. Maybe we'll just start another franchise zoo on a different continent with a different biome, maybe. Or we might see if there's some more DLC that comes out and some more scenarios that we can get stuck into. You know, we will come back to it. Definitely we will come back to it because I've loved playing Planet Zoo. But for now, you're going to have to get your animal fix with watching Jurassic World Evolution. I don't know if you want to watch dinosaurs rather than nice little lion cubs like we saw at the end there, but that's as close as you're going to get from my channel for now. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's episode and series, like I say. So thank you again very much for all the support. It's been greatly appreciated. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see similar content to this and, you know, more of this content later down the line. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!